Georgia Southern Athletics here with head coach Charlton C.Y. Young. The Eagles will be in Hanner Fieldhouse for just the fourth time this year, welcoming back Georgia State, a former TAC opponent, and one of the teams that's had some of the more exciting games against Georgia Southern. Coach, tell us about the preparations this week and this exciting game Saturday.
Well, Georgia State is a huge rivalry for us. The tradition and the history of the game is big for our university and our fans. They're good, very well coached, good players. I'm just excited that we're keeping, that Coach Hunter is keeping this game alive, because I think it's good for both programs. So it's going to be an exciting game. It's going to be a real fight, to say the least, and we're excited to be back in Hanner Fieldhouse. We've been road warriors so long. We're just happy to be playing anybody in Hanner Fieldhouse. So no place like home.
It's been 3 weeks since you did play last at Hanner Fieldhouse. Been on the road, played some extremely tough competition on the road, including a huge win over ACC's Virginia Tech. Tell us about how this team is developing that chemistry now that you're getting a few more games under your belt.
We're coming. Every step we take, we're coming closer as a team. Better chemistry, better ball movement, just one fist, togetherness, one team, and you know, to accomplish some of the things that we've accomplished so far, you have to be one team. So excited about where we're headed, excited about the development of each and every one of these players, and excited to be back at Hanner Fieldhouse playing versus Georgia State.
Tell us a little bit more about how the fans here in Statesboro can really add to the excitement of the atmosphere.
Well, there's no question, Hanner Fieldhouse is one of the greatest atmospheres in college basketball. I can remember as a player in '92, us being undefeated and being down 24 points to Georgia State, and the fans just pulled us off the mat to come back and win the game. So traditionally, the fans have been huge in this rivalry, and I'm hoping and praying that we're going to have that same rowdy sellout crowd that pulls us to victory in Saturday's game.
Coach, as you are very well aware, 20 years since that big win here at Hanner Fieldhouse to send the team to the NCAA tournament for the last time as you as the point guard on that team. Tell us a little bit about what that rivalry is like and how you're explaining that to our current players about what it's like to face an opponent like Georgia State.
Well, just from day one, some of our former great players, Jeff Sanders and Mike Curry and Reggie Kofor and Eric Hightower and Brian Newton's, Tony Windless, Dexter Abrams, Calvin Sinkfield, all these guys, they follow this program like it's the LA Lakers. Mike Curry is going out on the court to play the New York Knicks, and he's calling me asking me about Eric Ferguson. Did he have a good practice today? So there's a lot of fans and former players, and of course I got the Colonel Frank Kearns right here in town, who's all over me about every little thing, like I'm still a freshman. It was a tremendous help for me. His knowledge of the game and coaching, he trained me and made me. So there's a lot of people that care a lot about this basketball rivalry, and I got to make sure that our team understands that.
Well, Coach Young, speaking of Eric Ferguson and having a practice, he obviously eclipsed a major milestone this past week, reaching his 1,000th career point. What is that like, especially since he's done it so early in his career?
Well, it's an unbelievable accomplishment, but it's what we expected from him. His talent level demands that, and even though that's a heck of an accomplishment, I think his mother Stella, myself, his grandma Ferguson, we all want more, and we're going to continue to push him. But I'm proud of him. He's getting better. He still hasn't played up to his potential, but that's because I think so much of him and what he can be. So we just got to keep pushing him to perfection.
Well, Coach, we know that is definitely going to come as Eric continues to evolve into probably a future pro for Georgia Southern. We appreciate your time, and we look forward to seeing everybody on Saturday, 3 o'clock for Georgia State.
Thank you very much. Go Eagles.